제 253회 혼자 살기에는 딱 좋아요.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome to Arirang TV's Let's Speak Korean. I'm your host Lisa Kelly and we are now going further into our conversation with the realtor. And so it should be a pretty interesting dialogue because we all got to go out and find a house.
Time to talk to the realtor, right? And then you got to negotiate and everything. You pretty much have to, in Korea, you have to go to the realtor. There's no choice. It's not like where the apartments advertise and stuff like that, like they do back in America, where I come from. And newspapers, it's tough to find stuff in newspapers, and you have to get a specific area. Anyway, hi, I'm Steve Revere, and here's our two students.
Hello everyone, my name is Olga. Glad to see you again.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요 여러분 만나서 반갑습니다. 저는 나시르 간입니다.
Nasir.
Yes. And last time you guys said that you also went to the realtor when it was time to find your places, right? It'll be interesting to see if you said everything correctly through our lesson today. Take a listen.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa
And Steven.
마침 좋은 방이 나와 있어요.
월세가 얼마예요?
좀 비싼데 혼자 살기에는 딱 좋아요.
싼 집은 없나요?
All right, you know what? This line that the realtor says, 마침 좋은 방이 나와 있어요. It's after Stephen tells him what kind of room he wants, right? He tells him the 조건, or what he wants, and then he says, then I've got the room just for you.
Yeah, and this is a great expression. The timing was just perfect. So you say, 마침 방이 나왔어요, right? That's what 마침 is. In this case, the timing was great. We just found a room for you. We had some good timing. So they say, 마침 좋은 방이 나와 있어요. Notice you're combining two verbs there. We've had 문이 열려 있어요 is the representative sentence for this grammar. The door is open. In this case, there is a room available, right?
한번 해보세요. 마침 좋은 방이 나와 있어요.
마침 좋은 방이 나와 있어요.
마침 좋은 방이 나와 있어요.
Oh, 좋아요. Okay, and then Stephen says, 월세가 얼마예요? Remember, we discussed 월세 very briefly. What? The monthly pay for your house. Rent, right? 월세가 얼마예요? 여기서 한번 공개할까요? 월세가 얼마예요?
제가 30만 원.
30만 원. 월세가
저는
얼마예요?
40만 원.
40만 원. 30만 원, 40만 원.
We're talking about rent here and what's going on. Rent in Korea is a little bit complicated. There's a wide variety. Now, if you got 월세, your place is 월세, I'll bet this is your month. 월 is month, right? Say is like the amount or taxes sometimes anyway. It's an amount of money, and that's 월세. But I'll bet you also have a 보증금 too, don't you? 보증금, ladies and gentlemen, is a deposit. 보증 is like something, a way of insuring something, insurance of some sort. 금 is money, so the deposit is a way of making sure you don't take off on anything. No 보증금? No 보증금? Oh my gosh, you're lucky. 보증금 있죠?
예.
네, 보증금은 한국에서는 비싸요.
예.
Right? In Korea, you have to pay a lot of money for 보증금, usually almost more than, usually at least as much as 1 year's rent in the event that you don't pay any of your rent. But anyway, that's a different story. So the other system they use in Korea is 전세. And in this case, you deposit a huge amount of money in order to rent a room, and then what they do is they just the owner gets the interest off of all that money, which used to be a lot of money because interest rates when Korea was developing was a lot of money, but nowadays owners mostly prefer 월세 because it's a little bit more money. The interest rates are low. Yeah.
Lucky us.
Depends on
Anyways,
where
this
you're at,
next line, 좀 비싼데 혼자 살기에 딱 좋아요. It's a little expensive, but it's good for living alone. It's perfect for living alone. 딱 좋아요.
좀 비싼데, well, here's giving you the bad points first, right? 좀 비싼데, and then there's the connector, the conjunction. 혼자 살기에는 Now, what's 살기 turns it into a noun, right? Then you add 에는, and what does it mean? For, you're contrasting for living alone, right? 혼자 살기에는 for living alone, 딱 좋아요. We've had this before, I think. Just perfect. 딱
That's
좋아요.
And Olga, to quench your thirst, okay, why don't you just go ahead and have a strawberry now? Take one.
딱 좋아요.
Oh, taste it. 한번 먹어보세요.
딸기.
어때? You were thirsty
딸기
before.
맛있죠?
Is it
맛있어요.
딱 좋아요?
딱 좋아요.
Okay. So now that we've quenched her thirst, okay, 싼 집은 없나요? Nice line. Isn't there a cheaper house? Isn't there something that's cheap?
싸다 is to be inexpensive. Cheap, actually, is a closer word, right? 싸다, right? And then you turn it into an adjective by adding that in. 싼, cheap, right? Okay, a cheap place. 없나요? We've had 있나요, 없나요 many times as a sentence and a question ending, right? 있나요, 없나요? A great polite way to end a sentence, a question.
All right. Korean Insight 없나요? 아, 있어요. All right, let's take a look. Korean Insight.
Oh my God. Whoa, it was tough, but wasn't it worth it? Look at this mountain here. It's gorgeous. Actually, this is one of the most famous mountains in Korea. The name of this mountain is Seoraksan. Now, it's not the highest. It's actually the third highest mountain in Korea. But it is most famous for having beautiful scenery all 4 seasons of the year. So here's a great chance to get out and experience Korea by seeing a great Korean sight. And check out the different seasons. You don't want to just go to Seoraksan once. You want to go during each season, especially the fall, because the autumn colors in Seoraksan are world famous. So go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Go see Seoraksan.
All right, Stephen, take it away.
Okay, 마침 is what? We had that just the right timing, or it came out just in time, we had. And then we have 월세, okay, so we're paying by the month, we are rent. And 살기에는, 혼자 살기에는, for living alone. 혼자 살기에는 딱 좋아요. It's just right. Good is 좋다, and 딱 is just. Okay, so 딱 좋아요 is just right. And then 싼 집은 없나요? Is there anything cheaper?
Take a listen to our lesson one last time.
마침 좋은 방이 나와 있어요.
월세가 얼마예요?
좀 비싼데 혼자 살기에는 딱 좋아요.
싼 집은 없나요?
I think our program is perfect for those learners who don't have much time. 딱 좋아요. Can you think of some sentences to fit into our pattern for today? 기에 딱 좋아요. We'll start with
혼자 먹기에는 딱 좋아요.
ah, perfect. Okay, Olga, you got one?
LSK 한국말 배우기에 딱 좋아요.
배우기는 딱 좋아요.
LSK는 한국말 배우기에 딱 좋아요. I think that's perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining us, and you know where to come back to next time. That's right. Here at Arirang TV's Let's Speak Korean.
딱 좋으니까.
바이바이.
바이바이.
아리랑 TV닷컴.